Hello everyone, it's me, FelNE, and welcome to my first playthrough with narration. Today, I decided to place myself back into the position of a new player that has just started playing the game. Armed with nothing but my experience, I'm hoping that players both new and old can enjoy watching me as I try to figure out how to progress through the game. I'll do my best to explain things as well as give my point of view, so let's get started. First off, I have to say, the art in these cutscenes are absolutely amazing. Personally, I didn't focus much on the story until much later when I first started playing the game, but I'm super pleased to see how much more appealing it has gotten. Now, I gotta say, the tutorial island is vastly better and well-rounded compared to when I first played. It's easier to understand the basics and flows much better with the game. Alright minions, time to clear you out. Hello, Nasher. Before I slaughter this poor behemoth, let me give you some insight on how I learned how to tackle a behemoth. A major thing I like to do is just observe the behemoth without attacking. I know most of us will jump in without hesitation and battle it out, but for me, I found this method much easier. My first major step in breaking down a behemoth with this method is to stay near a certain part on the behemoth, such as its head, until I felt I saw everything I needed to know before proceeding to the next part. After doing this, I realized certain attacks have a cooldown, which in return allows me to read and possibly predict the behemoth's next attack. Alright, enough explaining, and let's get back to slaying. Game, I think that tip should be going to Nasher. Now that I have created my character, it's time for me to head to Ramsgate. I do want to point out real quickly, if you don't like what your Slayer looks like later on, you can change it at the Slayer Appearance submenu. Now that we're able to move around, let's pay Marcus a visit. Okay, from what I'm reading, this information card gives a pretty simple explanation about the Slayer path. And to me, that's fine since you don't want to flood a player with too much information at once. But I do wish these cards would leave somewhere a small note mentioning that you can review these cards again when you access your journal. Just a quick tip, while we're still in the Slayer's path, there's a few types of currency on the top right corner. Depending on the node you wish to unlock, might require you to use one or more of these currencies to unlock it. I may not have noticed this before, but I really do like that the game sends you to the training grounds so you can get a feel of the weapons before being sent out to slay behemoths. Alright, I think it's time to head to the Shattered Isles and slay our first behemoth. Wait, that doesn't look right. There we go, that's much better. If you're wondering why Embermane just toppled over, that, my friends, is what we call an interruption, which is commonly referred to as a boop. It can only be performed with certain attacks and when a behemoth has this icon appear around its head. As for what happened here, this is what we call a stagger, which occurs when the behemoth reaches a stagger threshold after taking a bunch of staggered damage, aka those beautiful blue numbers you see there. Well, that should do it for today. I do want to say that the progression from starting the game to taking on your first behemoth in the hunting grounds as a whole has been pleasant. The only thing I think might be a nice touch to see is small video clips for each info card so players can get a visual understanding. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, and I hope to see you in Dauntless.